What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Chapter 6 brought some new movement mechanics, one of them being roll landing. I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to show you some new moves I invented using roll landing. Every time you roll land, it gives you back some stamina that you used. So there's multiple ways to roll land. You can do it by wall kicking and then going into a roll land. If you don't know how to wall kick, you have to go at the wall at a 45-degree angle, jump, and then as soon as you touch the wall, press jump again. To go into a roll land after a wall kick, all you have to do is after you press jump again, you just hold it instead of letting go. Now you can also do it if you press jump for a third time before you touch the ground. I prefer to just hold it. You can also roll land by jumping off of a high platform that's as high or higher than the top of a cone. And here's another example. Also, after you roll land, there isn't any weapon pullout delay. So you can just roll land and instantly pop up and shoot somebody. You can also edit while you roll land. As you see, it didn't stop me from doing it, and I was able to edit. Also, after you roll land, where you look will determine how you roll. As you can see, I kind of curved it. You can also use the directional keys to roll sideways. If it's not working for you to go straight left and right rolling, then you have to take your finger off of the move forward key. Also, depending on where you look will determine on how you roll. Now that we've covered how to trigger the roll, how to roll at different angles, and that it gives you back some of your stamina, here's a few moves I invented using roll landing. So let's say you're in your box and someone's on your wall. You can actually use the wall kick to roll behind them. If they're on the right side, what I like to do is edit the bottom 3 left tiles, go to the back of the box, then look at this wall at a 45-degree angle, and as I go at the wall, I confirm the edit, kick off the wall, and then roll around them. Look how dangerous that is. This distance right here, all through this, and then behind this, I'm rolling. He's not going to be able to headshot me at all. Also, I stopped right here behind this cone. You can roll for a longer distance if you hold down the roll for longer. As you see, I went a little bit farther back in the box right here. I let go quicker, and I was right here. Another thing I like to do is pair this with sliding to keep the momentum even further. But if you slide too soon, you'll start sliding, and then your head will be visible since you're like this. So I like to wait a little bit and then slide once I pass this cone part right here. Boom. Now I slid all the way to the back corner of the box. Now if this person's right here up against the wall, and you roll past this cone, you slide into the wall and get behind them, that's going to be very difficult to hit. Now, if you're on the other side of your wall, you can do the exact same thing, but the other way. Then you can pair it with the slide as well. Now let's say instead of them being in front of my box, this person's a smart player and they come at an angle to do something like this and attack, right? You can wall kick to go directly behind their peanut butter edit and shoot them. You can also chain the wall kick roll lands back to back by sliding into the next wall and then doing the same thing again. So let's say they're over there. I'm gonna edit the bottom 3 tiles right here, just like I would do if they're over here, to get to the back side of their peanut butter. But to do that, you have to be a little bit more to the right and look a little bit more left. as well as I let go of the directional keys and just hold forward and look this way so I can come into here. And once I do that, boom. While doing this, something you have to be careful about is hitting the top of this cone, because it will mess up your roll if you do so. So make sure you come at it at a good angle to slide right through, or jump high enough and fast enough to just go over the cone. Let's say I have like an auto shotgun or an SMG and I just want to like barrel stuff this dude right here, because I know some of you players like to do that instead of taking a protective peek. So what you want to do is edit the bottom 3 tiles on the left side. We're going to wall kick off of this, roll over here, then we're going to slide, then we're going to wall kick off of this wall, we're going to roll up into this person's face and destroy them. This is also good if you have the mythic pump that's in this season, because it one-shots people 200 to the dome. So you can just like wall kick, roll, and then one-shot them. And that would be vicious as well. I'm gonna demonstrate what it's gonna look like. As you saw, that would be really hard to hit. That's also really good if the person is like deep in the box as well. And you can do this from the other side. So let's say this person is over here. You would just mirror everything. Instead of doing it on the left side, you do it on the right side. And that one, I went all the way to this back corner on him and shot him. That is really dangerous. They're not going to expect you to roll and slide behind them all the way to the back corner after you just roll and slid and kicked off of this wall. Now let's say the person's standing on this side of the wall, but instead of like rolling and going to that side, you want to go directly behind them. You can do a left-handed peanut butter, but you have to be fast, because in order to do this, you have to wall kick off of this wall. So that means when you do this, they're going to have a right-hand peek on you for a little bit. So you can try to wall kick and then edit after you wall kick, so that you're not edited and then you wall kick, and this whole time while you're standing here wall kicking, you can get hit. You want to confirm it right as you're about to go through the wall. Boom. Like that. That's pretty difficult to hit if you get the timing right and you don't confirm the edit before you wall kick. You want to wall kick and then confirm the edit. You can also do the same thing on the other side. One major difference between doing the peanut butter way and the bottom tile way is that when you do it on the peanut butter way, you have to be further forward in the box. You can't do it from deep back here. You have to be in front of the cone part. Another way you can do it as well is doing a low wall. This works on both sides. That way, the person doesn't have a right-hand peek on you. It's kind of like a 50-50, but with the timing, it's more like 85-15, because you're the one initiating. Plus, since you're moving at a really fast rate, you do have peeker's advantage, so what they see is a little bit delayed. Especially if you get the timing down, so you're confirming it like right when you're up against the wall about to roll. This movement just came out, and I've thought of so many new ways you can use it. So make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome stuff. And make sure to check out my other videos as well.